From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. His throw left side is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is nothing. Keep the drive alive. First down. That's good.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go. 72, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
4-yard line. Come 19, come 19. Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Go! Cougar 19!
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. To the pylon, he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right to the air goes Lawrence. And coming across the field, he's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Let's go. 11.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Lawrence. It's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Warrior 70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll get that to Paul, his tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Check, check. Get it. Go. Get it.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3.
Let's go. 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Roll, go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Angling. Oh, the ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. Will wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to all the tight ends. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, the play fake gets its job done, And so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, Jupiter, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback in their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23. Hey, Denver pitch.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jack Sanborn on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Michael Dixon to
So
punt
it's
for
fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Second down and 3. Lawrence now. He'll dump this out wide to Chutin. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Here's Lawrence. That one taken in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown Jaguars. That his second TD catch of the season. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger. That.
This drive begins with a run by Seaton. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Lawrence. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
On the give, it's Jimmy. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Hey, run! Stop.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Throwing is Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Hand off. It's Tootin. Open space inside the 10s. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the pistol, here's Walker. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That's dropped off for Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now a pitch to Walker. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Hey, Lion!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Ready, break! Unlock, Lion! Unlock!
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And they'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Let's go! 19, go!
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
To kick off for Seattle.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's Abanaconda. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the ground, it's Tilton to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. So, from the 37, Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Tootin. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They'll run. It's Tootin. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Rock all 80. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
And long.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Rip, 22.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Open right side is Okonkwo. Still going. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 55 yards on the game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
All right, let's go. Hey, danger. Done.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Set up the screen here for Chutin. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's half man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down at the 11.